Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more.
Hey y'all, I am back again with another video, and in today's video, you see the title, we are going to be speaking about Doechii, okay, and her latest project, and I'm going to be giving my review on it. So if you're interested in that, female rap, pop conspiracy theory, trending topics, my unpopular opinions, whatever I feel like getting into for real, go on ahead and subscribe, and let's get into this video. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about Doechii's latest project called Alligator Bites Never Heal, and I'm going to be doing a review. So normally I don't do a track by track review, which in this case I'm actually not going to be doing a track by track. I'm just going to be talking about the tracks that I, wanted to talk about the most and just giving my overall feel for the album. But before I get into that, I wanted to talk a little bit about Doechii's overall vibe. She's definitely alternative rap, for sure. Her whole album and her whole vibe in general has like a different sound to it. It might not be as digestible to the general public for that reason. It's very abstract flavored, to say the least. It's very different. I wasn't expecting this many songs. I will say that. There are a lot of songs on this project, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I wasn't really expecting all of this. This is amazing, though. This whole album really feels like, that open mic slam poetry stuff where like people will sit in the audience and like snap after each person leaves. Like that's what this is given. I'm pretty sure it's called spoken word. Yeah, it's giving that. It's giving that. Where sometimes it can be deep, but sometimes also you might not know exactly 100% what the person is talking about when they're giving their spoken word poetry. This album kind of feels like that in some instances. Some songs I'm like, oh, I 100% understood what she was saying, and then other songs I'm like, wait, I'm a little lost. But that's the part or point of poetry. That's the point of art. It can be interpreted however the listener wants to interpret it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the first song. Okay, the first song is called Stankapoo, which is a very interesting title when I came across it. So this song sounds very like psychedelic. There was a lot of things that were being said in this song. It seemed to jump from like one topic to the next, so it wasn't necessarily like she was just talking about one thing. So it was a little hard to keep up with initially what the actual message was from this track. But I did catch that she seems to be expressing some emotions that she's been going through and feeling throughout her career and different struggles that she's kind of had along the way. Next mention is Bullfrog. This one seems like a bitches can get the smoke type of track, like how she doesn't F with these people who be talking shit about her, etc. So, and also some dude that she's messing with on the side, it seems. I like this one more than the last one for sure. The next song is Boiled Peanuts, okay? I really like the chorus, and like, I don't know if it was the chorus or the pre chorus, but the part of the song that goes, the gang's all here, no chips on my shoulder, ha 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 ha. Or however she said it, I thought that was really cool. Also, she mentioned some label troubles again, where she was like, why can't these label niggas let me be? LOL. Even Doechii is having label problems, and it's not, center focused on mainstream artists who are having issues with their label and what they want them to do and different things like that. She mentioned that a lot throughout this album as well, which we'll get into a little bit here and there. So I like that. I like the vulnerability, I like the transparency there. And yeah, it was dope. Okay, so next is Denial is a River. And this song had a lot going on. I'm not gonna lie, she kind of spilled the tea in this one. There was a lot being said. I was like, ooh, girl. So apparently she was kind of talking about some guy she was seeing who did her foul in the past. And she also mentioned how her label was trying to make her do TikTok music. And I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, all of these labels and stuff will cater to, TikTok and virality before they cater to real art and the artist's expression, right? So she was definitely talking about that, which is a big problem. Also, she mentioned drugs. Like she mentioned like her struggle with drugs and everything, or just different things she's going through personally in regards to her life, the industry, drugs. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit concerned, just a tad, when I was listening. And she also said a line where she was like, she said, snort it probably would, which is crazy. She talked about Hollywood parties, industry parties, drinking, and drugs, and how she's kind of succumbed in a sense, to that lifestyle. And I was just like, damn. Also, if I sound a little bit like weird, I just woke up. I'm filming this in the morning. My morning voice is something serious. So, yeah. I thought that song in particular was very deep and vulnerable. And I was really happy that she decided to, share that with us. So, moving on to Catfish, this song reminded me of a Doja Cat song so much, like maybe something that could have been on Scarlet or something. I really like the overall vibe of it. It was giving Doja Cat for sure, which Doechii is very creative like Doja Cat, and she is very like creative in the way she flows and her different wordplay. So that's not really, not expected at this point. And she also went with her on tour. So I definitely think they bounce off of each other creatively sometimes. The next song is Hide and Seek. I really, really, really love the harmonies on this one when she's singing. Doechii singing is everything. I really, really love that. And I love her flow on this one too. This is probably one of my favorites by far in this review. And there's just something about it that kind of feels nostalgic. I'm not exactly sure what about it makes it feel that way, but something feels familiar about it in a really good way. The next song is Bloom. In this one, she seemed to be resonating with juggling, time with her friends, family, her career, her relationships, whatever might be going on, which is really real. And I really like that she touched on this because, celebrities deal with this, and also just us regular people have such a hard time, it seems, juggling all the responsibilities that we have and also maintaining relationships and just being healthy and safe and having good mental health and just trying to juggle everything all at once. And the song was very relaxing also to listen to, and the production was clean as fuck. Also, just in general in this album, the whole album's production is fire. Like whoever's her producer, whoever's like mixing her beats or doing whatever she's doing, yeah, they're doing a great job. The next song is Wait. This song is really, really pretty and realistic, and I like the overall message. I think that this song shows a perspective, at least what I got from it personally, of not hurrying too much and enjoying what's going on in your life in the present. Digesting your life one day at a time, one moment at a time, not being too worried about your calendar or too worried about just, oh, what's going to happen next month, the month after, the month after, kind of just living and existing in each moment. And I think that that's a good thing to appreciate, especially in this kind of fast paced life that we're all living and seemingly trying to chase something all the time. So I appreciated that. Her next song was Death Roll that I wanted to mention, and the beat and the production is sick. That is one of the standout points for me of this track. Also, the case, like I said, with the whole album, this song is very chill and vibey, and it sounds like something you would play on a night drive, to be honest. Just like a cool drive through your city type of situation. The next song is Profit. She brings up her label in this song, and she said that her label doesn't like the direction that she's going in, probably because it doesn't cater to the mainstream. Like I was saying, Doechii's sound is very different. It's like psychedelic, it's alternative. It is not like your typical female rap starter pack music and sound and look. So her label probably wants her to make something catchy, poppy, typical, something very typical, something that lacks overall creativity. And Doechii is bursting with creativity, as we all know. And she has a very different sound. So I'm glad that she's staying true to that, staying true to herself. Hopefully, her label isn't bothering her too much, but it seems like they are because she keeps mentioning them in this, project. Okay, so the next song is Boom Bap. I'm not gonna lie, the beginning of the song made me laugh. I'm not gonna lie, because I actually had no idea what was going on at first. I had to listen to it a couple of times. The beginning of the intro is very like in your face, very loud, very like silly. There's a lot of different like ad libs and a lot of different things going on. I was like, whoa, what the heck is going on here? But I absolutely loved it. It's giving classic Doechii. It's giving very creative, very silly, very all over the place. And I love that for her. Is it my favorite track ever on the album? No, but I appreciate her like silliness and her craziness and her like being unapologetic and not afraid to do things that are different and that people are gonna kind of like look at her like, girl, what? She's definitely not afraid of that. The next song is Nissan Ultima. This is my favorite song out of the entire album. Like, before I did this review, I reposted it on my community tab. If you guys like want to keep up with me more and like my personal life and just little things that I might share here and there, keep up with my community tab. That's where everything is. But yeah, so Nissan Ultima is like one of the best tracks, if not the best track on the entire album. I love how it was just like so self praise focused too, especially as a dark skinned black woman. That was so important. I loved that. One of my favorite lines was black bitch, purple cunt. Like what? Yes, that ate. Like I love that for her. Like what the hell? The chorus really eats too. Like put the motherfucking money in my motherfucking hand. Like what? That's gonna get me every time. The whole song is a bunch of awesome lyrical wordplay though. It's super hypnotizing and it's really catchy, and I think it's something that is fun to learn. So if you're trying to learn a new rap song, this song is going to be like a fun one to try to memorize. You know what I mean? Long as you bitches know what's up, it's Doechii Doe. She just rode the beat. She rode the beat for real, for real. Anyway, next track. Okay, so the next song is GTFO. Okay, and this song also sounds like it could be a Doja Cat song or track, or that it could have been featured on Scarlet or something similar. I love the vibe and sound, and the beat is fire once again. Um, and the final song that I'll be mentioning in this review is Slide. This song is again also one of my favorites, like one of my top three within Nissan Ultima. This song is super vibey. This song seems to be about like a guy she's vibing with, a dude who, you know, maybe is by her side at the time or somebody who she's dating. Either way, it's fire. The production eats once again. And it seems like something you can kind of get up and dance to, like a little two-step situation. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Overall, this project is great. Okay, to say the least. That's kind of without say. Like, this project is great. It's very creative. It's very different. There's not a lot of creativity and differentness and innovativeness coming out of female rap, and Doechii is definitely that. And I hope that one day, outside of, you know, her popular tracks like What It Is and things like that, that she really gets her big break, you know, mainstream moment. It's coming. I feel like it's coming. It's just like she's gonna have to be patient and persistent. She's a dark skinned woman in this industry. Okay. People don't like black bitches for real like that. They don't. So she's gonna have to be patient and everything like that and keep grinding, and her time will come, you know? But anyway, y'all let me know what you think about this. And that's it for this one. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.